Hello everyone. I want to just have a quick sit down discussion about Destiny, and Destiny 2 and Destiny as a whole at the moment. Uh, Doing these every so often. Um, it's a really shitty time at the moment for Destiny fans. I mean for the game in general. Not necessarily the franchise, but the main game itself, Destiny 2. Well, that's better. Mainly Destiny 2. It's just really in a terrible spot right now, and I think the thing that nailed it home for me was, I mean, of course, I know everything that's been going on. I've been following the news. I've been following the weekly updates. But the thing that really hit it home for me is the current Presage mission. It's either unintentionally broken or they fucked up with it big time. Let's just show you what I mean. So we're going to go in on the highest difficulty here. We'll give ourselves, I don't know, well, we want to get A, so we'll only give ourselves 2 of those. I guess we could give ourselves a Bane if we really wanted to mess with ourselves. Then we can hop in something else, but none of these really help me that much, so I'd rather not have a Bane. Let's just go in and you'll see exactly why it's broken. It's just kind of sad. The whole situation, the whole game is I mean, everything is just, it's kind of messed up. Time and time again, Bungie are rolling out choices that seem to be extremely out of touch, and seem like they have had no one actually making the decisions, telling them no. So let me just jump right in, and we'll see why this is essentially impossible to solo. And by the way, I'm running Grapple Ascension right now. I mainly wanted to do this so I can get my another helmet or something, or a cloak, so I can finish my armor sets. But let's put on the best armor that I have, right? Let's do that. Yeah, you can see we start with around 17 minutes or 16 and a half. Ignore that. We're not going to complete this. I'm just trying to prove a point here, so it doesn't matter that I'm infusing right now. As you can see, I do have some tier 4 boots here, but I don't have tier 4 second armor piece, unfortunately. We want to do grenade, kinetic siphon, this, and dynamo. Okay, so as you can see, my melee and my grenade are really high. I have the whole Ascension build here.
I'm receiving you, Guardian. The Vanguard saw value
16 and a half minutes, you might say, oh, that's actually plenty of time. And I would agree. 16 and a half minutes is plenty. Right? It's plenty. Well, I wouldn't say it's plenty, but it's enough time on the hardest difficulty to just as about win. Right? If you're good at the game, it's just about enough. However, you are going to be sweating it, and you are going to have to be cheesing maybe, or really using the best stuff possible, which I don't think should be necessary for power leveling. You know, the whole just getting a high power level. I don't think you should have to do the hardest shit possible to get high power. Okay, so here's the issue. Look at the left side. 13 minutes. 13 minutes to actually complete this mission. How are you meant to do this mission on your own in 13 minutes. I've seen people do it in a group in 13 minutes, but they're insta-killing every encounter, and they aren't getting A, right? They're not getting the best drops that you can get from this. And I'm sure with triple Ascension Hunter build, you could probably get it done, but fuck me, this isn't the hardest difficulty, this is the second hardest difficulty. But if this is this hard, right? If it's this hard, and the second hardest difficulty, like, how is anyone supposed to do this? I don't know.
The two are entwined.
It's ridiculous. So we're gonna try and do things as fast as possible. Use all the tricks from speedrunning Presage back in the day. Trying to get a good DMT roll.
Until there is nothing
Get
left
the weapon thing unlocked so I can craft it. Like, people who know this mission will run it pretty fast, you know. So I'm confident I can run it in decent speed, which is why I think 16.5 minutes is plenty of time. But that timer at the bottom left doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because it's the timer on the bottom right doesn't matter. It's the timer in the top left that matters, because that's a wipe. The bottom right timer, that just takes your revives away. And stops, means you can't get a high score. So, you can still score, but you just can't get, like, bonus scoring from side objectives, which doesn't matter in this kind of mission. Let's stop that jump. It's like, if you're soloing, it doesn't matter if you die, so that bottom right timer doesn't really matter, right? Because you really should be flawlessing this if you're soloing it. Whether or not that should be the case, I mean, you can definitely argue that it shouldn't have to be the case. Okay, this section could be difficult. One. From that. C2. Don't C3. I C3. Okay. First combat section. This guy. Start to rev up. Oh. Jesus Christ, the health that these things have. I know I'm at negative 40 delta right now, but like, it's that or putting a shit ton of modifiers are the only ways to get an A. Oh, and I'm dead. Because woeful male, I couldn't get enough of that in time. Just use a super. Try and get our ascensions up again. Okay. I don't have to navigate to Capitalist, that's why I'm not using it. I do want to work on that at some point. Also, you do have to fight with the game's melee and how shitty the melee in this game can be. Okay, we're tier 3. Need to... Oh, I just wasted my grapple there. Oh, we can stun you. Their stun is like 5 seconds long. It's kind of ridiculously short. I think that's kind of bullshit how short that stun is. My alarm's going off. Could argue they are overtuned. That's a word that gets thrown around a lot. I realise I'm not in frame so much right now. I'm a little low on the camera. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have 7 minutes. Okay, we are about to go directly into our second combat section. And after that, we're gonna have parkour. Then we're gonna have a puzzle section and then parkour. You have to do all of that in such a short amount of time. Bomb guy is a champion there. I remember the top guy's champion he isn't. So right now I need to be killing everything. Everything needs to be dead already, right? And I'm already going too slow. And I'm just trying not to die right now. For some reason, combination blow did not stack up where it is, and it's just not showing on my bonuses on the left there. Again, Bungie, please fix these things. Like, why is he already off the stun? Like, that's ridiculously short amount of time. And I'm dead. We've got 5.5 minutes. I can clear out the rest of this room. Having to deal with the shitty melee system, so I kind of I didn't melee anyone correctly, right? You saw me melee that guy, right? The guy that was critical enough to be finished, and how the melee just did nothing to him. Why is the game in such a horrendous state right now? I mean, melee has always been jank, but it feels like it's been more jank since Edge of Fate came out. It's locking on to the highest fucking health enemy here. Why? Okay. It's not showing it, but I should have tier 3 fucking combination blow, but of course I fucking hit something, doesn't matter. I need to be done already, because I'm running out of time. Okay, that's cool. 4 minutes left. Work on the overload. How is he in range of the... Didn't even get time to react there. And you can tell I'm playing on a higher frame rate, right? And I know part of this is the fact that I'm playing on a higher frame rate. Despite the fact they said they fixed that, they did not. They did not. That is a lie. And whatever they did, that quote-unquote fixed it, it is still broken. And he's out of the stun already. I think that's probably something to do with the frame rate. Like, the stun should not be, like, half a second long. I'm gonna regen my health. Transcend. We'll do that. And take out the guy at the top. Bonus scoring doesn't matter, since there are no bonus objectives in this mission. Why does it even have that as a pop-up? Why? Okay, so Transcend, it does stun them, but one hit got me to critical there, that's cool. think that's not where I aimed game, but okay. Overcharged ether. So is that the ogre? And that's it. So even if I cleared that whole room in a minute, still would not have enough time to do the puzzle, and then the small bit of parkour, and then the actual boss. It's impossible. Right? Like, how can you release something in this state? How did no one? God knows what it's like on Ultimate. God knows. Because the amount of champions you get in Grandmaster, right? There's no matchmaking for this. Despite the fact that we've had matchmaking. I think we've had matchmaking in the past for this activity. It might not be this activity, but there's no point of me doing lower difficulties, right? I guess I could try and run something at low difficulty, but it doesn't matter because it's going to give me a tier 1 fucking drop. I'm trying to get a tier 4 drop. A tier 4 pinnacle piece of armor drop. So what people are going to do is they're going to ignore this, and they're going to go to the same thing they've been doing over and over and over again ever since it fucking came out, which is either Kel's Fall or Encore. Because you get 3 rewards from that. You get 2 from this. For the amount of time it takes, just play fucking Encore. It's predictable. It's pretty easy, you know, apart from the final section that can get a bit hectic. With the right build, you can do it. You know, I mean, Starcrossed, I have not tried it on a higher difficulty yet. I guess we can try it on a higher difficulty. I don't believe there's a wipeout timer on this, so we'll be fine with running whatever. Oh, that's not going to give me the reward I want. There we go, that'll get me to A. So it's 400 power. I'm a 361, so we have a delta of 39. Running unstop, barrier should be running quiet, to be honest, but I infused this like a dumbass, so we're stuck with a hand cannon, whatever. We can freeze because we're running the build. Of course, I'm not even talking about Avant-Garde as a modifier. That thing fucking sucks, and why that is on the Conquest is so dumb. However, they did make a good change where all exotics are viable in Avant-Garde, and I think that's okay. But it feels like too little too late. It's like, why didn't it come out like that? Why did... I get the idea of Avant-Garde, it's to try and force us to make new builds, but the problem is the stuff that your featured exotics are shit. And while they might not be shit for some classes, they are shit for other classes. So it's like you're forced to use certain class, certain exotic. How can you release something like that? You know, how can you release things with so many bugs as well at launch? How can you release a raid where most of the completions are fucking cheated? Why are these chests still here? They don't give you anything. They don't even give you glimmer. That chest is just a leftover from when this mission was regular mission. Also, there's no reason for me to engage with any of this, right? It's just going to be a waste of time. Points don't really matter so much. I mean, yeah, of course, being A matters, but Like, oh, look at the damage everything's dealing, you know? It's kind of ridiculous. I just want to level my character up. Why is this what I have to do? It's either this or a ridiculous amount of modifiers which make it just as difficult as this. Is this the game that you want, Bungie? Is this what... It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like you're respecting my time at all. It feels like you're trying to waste my time as much as possible. Why is there such a long delay from when I actually punch something there with my powered melee to when I get my invisibility? The other day I had my class item, my class exotic, just break and stop working because I was in Encore, and I was in there for a while for the final section, and my class item just stopped working. Like the dodge and the punch powered melee stopped giving me melee, stopped giving me energy recharge. Why is this the state that the game is in? It should not be in this state. Let's try and get a combination blow up, so we can use it on this guy at the end of this bridge. So why are sections of the mission that didn't used to be respawn restricted now respawn restricted? Well, just because it's quote-unquote Grandmaster. I don't think that should be the case, if you ask me. Oh, I guess I didn't have the stacks up that I thought I did. Or this guy just has an insane amount of damage resistance, which is also possible because that's how the game kind of is right now, just giving enemies really high damage resistance. Like, that doesn't feel fun at all. I have decided to hit. Why are you immune? I'm not hitting your shield. And it's a different color of immune if I hit the shield there. Now all of this stuff probably wouldn't be nearly so bad if it wasn't for Destiny Rising basically doing everything that this game is failing to do. You know? If it wasn't for Destiny Rising basically just shitting on this game. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how good in comparison Destiny Rising is, and that's a gacha game, right? And it's good despite it being a gacha game. Like, that shouldn't be the case at all. That's something that the community would usually hate, which is ridiculous monetization. People are able to look past that because the rest of the game gets the Destiny feel better than this game does, you know? What was those fish? Like the new armor and gun system, I don't hate that. You know, I actually think it's kind of interesting. It's just, it does kind of suck that the best stuff is basically, you know, the stuff that you grinded for before is tier 3 and it doesn't get converted into new armor. Doesn't get converted into the new system. Where the fuck is the guy here? Oh, there it is. Reset the thing. Something else about Destiny Rising is just, well, like I said before, it feels like Destiny. Right now, this feels like a menu simulator. Doesn't feel like the game where you go and explore the stars and all of that. Like, everything is so fucking tanky because of the power delta. And if it's not for the power delta, they got really annoying fucking modifiers. Like, why am I even bothering with this, you know? It's just gonna take too long to do it that way. So let's have a look at okay, well, the drop I want is in a dungeon. It's not even a dungeon, it's a dungeon layer. Right? They don't call it a dungeon layer, but it fucking is. Right? It's not a full dungeon, it's a single encounter with a bit of parkour before. And it's fighting restricted the whole time, and there's no matchmaking. Why? Why is there no fucking matchmaking for something that we have had matchmaking in before? Why? A grade B or higher. So again, I was gonna bring it down, but then there's no point in bringing it down because I'm not gonna get any fucking thing from it. I mean, we can try and bring it up with. Then again, I tried doing this the other day, and the amount of fucking damage the boss takes is fucking laughable. It's nothing. The damage resistance on enemies in this game are so ridiculously high at the moment. I mean, we can go into Fighting Finder, which is here. We can search for. What is it gonna show up on here? Let's see. What dungeons? But it's not gonna show up as an option here, is it? Because they added these dungeon layers, but they haven't added matchmaking for it with Fighting Finder. So the only way I can actually find the fighting for this is to go on the third-party site like we used to, which defeats the whole point of having Fighting Finder in the game. Destiny Rising. All of this isn't a problem because you can just get bots. You can just get bots. It's end-of-life protection for the game. The only thing that you can't get bots is for PvP, and I think that's going to be pretty easy for the developers to implement if they want to or need to in the future. This has no end-of-life protection. Bungie is very anti fucking game preservation because they just remove shit on a whim whenever they fucking want to, you know? Just because they need to create more space and get less things to patch and fix whatever, but you have Edge of Fate, which has a whole new system, and you have all this old stuff here. You haven't touched that at all, so you clearly don't care about making sure everything in the game is up to date. I don't get how any of this, it's just why is this, why is standard 200 power when master is 20? What? Artifice armor. Useless in the new armor system, because the best Artifice armor is equivalent to tier 3. Why not create a way where we can transfer old super strong armor over to the new system and where we can level it up? I know they are going to introduce a way to level a tier up in the future, but yeah, we don't have that yet. It should have come out at launch, really. To be honest, in my opinion, this should have been Destiny 3, and it is everything but a new game. It is essentially all the new systems of a new game. Small amount of content, I guess. Relatively smallish amount of content, which would be expected from a new game from Bungie, at least. Shouldn't be the case that we expect Bungie to have a small amount of content on launch, but that is the case now, unfortunately. old system that's basically completely separate. It's Destiny 3. Except they didn't have the balls to make it Destiny 3. And then the one thing they do have the balls to do is to say that they are listening. And it just feels like an insult. After everything that they've done, after all the shit they're doing. So why? Why not just have it so I can create a fire team? Okay, I can go here, but I can't create a fire team. I can't create a listing here. You know, there's no button, a big button that says, oh, you need more people? Create a fire team finder listing. There's no just big button for that. Super simple. Super simple stuff. So Nightmare of Goron, right? Where is this in the thing? Where is it? And why do I have to go up here? I guess it's not super clear. Maybe just have this down here. About or next to launch. Just have a pop-up asking if you want to go on this alone or that we recommend. Okay, there are 2 people doing this. Let's give it a go. Another thing is I don't quite like how Fire Team Finder is implemented. It's kind of too many menus deep. I don't know if these they've already. There's no way of me knowing if they actually got the message or not, or if they have opened it. This one's closed. So I have better luck just going on the Destiny 2 LFG. And just looking through. I don't want to necessarily get a class out. I want a helmet, really. That's what I want. But there's nothing that guarantees me a helmet right now. There's no way to focus getting a helmet when it's not a selected out, you know, not a current activity. Let's try bringing Starcross down then. Well, I'm gonna have to do locked loadout. So they took Avant-Garde out and they just called it something else. And they made that GIF. Okay. So Avant-Garde is still here, it's just we have the original Avant-Garde version. New gear, weapons, and armor only. Equipment is locked during the entire... So I wouldn't be able to launch this with this, yeah. Because I have the class item on. All these other ones suck. All these other ones suck, though. Like... And there's no way of knowing... It'd be nice if it was like a little pop-up saying... It says what weapons you can use, but it'd be nice if it like turned green if it had the weapons that you had currently equipped. That would be a nice change, but no. Bows, glaives, swords, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, linear, power shotguns, sidearms. Wait, I might be able to use this one, right? What have I got wrong? Doesn't tell me what I have wrong on. I have to go over here. This is a pulse rifle. This is a sidearm. This is a linear fusion rifle. What is wrong with the thing I selected? Let's see. Fusion rifle, pulse rifle, linear fusion rifle, pulse rifles, sidearms. I should be able to use this though. Oh wait, no, because it's fucking restricted to armor as well. Why? Why is this just not free with any armor, any exotic armor? It's dumb. Okay, Rage Cascade. I'll do this. This is basically free. This is free. Running stasis, so that. Now we have to use a +20. Which I guess we're going to use max game. We're going to have to do 2 +20s. That's great. Grounded, I guess. That's the only other +20 that's available. I don't think I can get away with even... No, I can't. So it gives me a doubter of 20 instead of 40. I could no-HUD it. That's not going to be fun at all. I mean, I guess. How much does that give me, though? It gives me 2 pips. Why is it only 2 pips for no-HUD? That should be at least 3, right? No starting ammo, that's whatever, but again, that just is annoying because you're gonna have to farm ammo. But I probably could get away with this with my build. Then we're gonna do... Yeah, this doesn't really seem to work very well, so we're gonna use class healing as well. Because of our build, it will work. So we got 380 now. So yeah, got a just under 20 power delta. Hopefully it'll go well. I don't like how pale I look with the light. Too bad. It's gonna have to go dark. I'm just rambling a bit. Didn't really script this, just had a bunch of thoughts in my head, wanted to get out of it. I know everyone else has fucking made the same video, but it is depressing. The state that things are in now. I'm only playing still, because, well, cool. I'm only playing mainly just because I want to see what happens in the story. And I do enjoy this game sometimes. I just don't enjoy the current state of the game. Renegades looks fun, but how Destiny it's gonna be remains to be seen. Like, everything seems like it will work well in Destiny, but it also might not work well in Destiny, you know? We'll just have to wait and see. I think Edge of Fate and Renegades, the price they are asking is way too high. You know, it's way too high of a price to be asking for. There's champion. Ooh. I was able to kill it in the barrier with a melee. Shouldn't complain. Shouldn't complain. Alright, match game. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anything else? Well, at least it's not fucking respawn restricted. But I can't shoot any of them because I don't have any fucking ammo. Because of the fucking modifiers. Why? Oh, he's got rage, so he's going to be a pain in the ass to kill. issue. There we go. I want to ignore all these enemies, but they're just gonna plink me down with the amount of damage they're doing. You need to remember to stay grounded. Very easy to get there, especially when that is like a go-to strategy for enemies to stop shooting you. See that delay of me getting my invis there? And that delay, it's like, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable for a build, you know, to be restricted by the game just not working. It's not like this is an unintended fucking gameplay mechanic. This is literally a fucking exotic class item combo. Okay, we've got a tiny bit of ammo from that. Oh, we've got combination blow. Let's quickly use it. Oh, didn't do that much. I mean, the class ceiling isn't doing much, to be honest. Let's keep at it, though. Cool. Get staggered all the other times, but didn't get staggered the one time it actually mattered. And he's already got a full shields back. Full of shields. That's awesome. Fucking awesome, isn't it? That's just great. That's awesome. That's great. That's so cool. So cool that the AI is working like this. Is he finishable yet? That's another thing that I find quite annoying, is how like inconsistent the game is with when an enemy is finishable. Okay, so now he's finishable. Like, I know it's meant to be a percentage of their health, but it doesn't feel like that a lot of the time. Dragon the fish. So, that's a dragon. Since that's a very spray and walk away, I'm going to go over here, renew it. Can't really fucking do anything with my other weapons right now because I don't have the ammo for it. It's freezing. I will say my middle mouse button is a little fucky, unfortunately. So if I'm standing there doing this, it's because I'm trying to finish the enemy off, and the middle mouse button isn't working. Dragon, what second was it? Murder fish. Can't see because the fucking effects on the screen. Okay. It's unstoppable down. Oh is respawn restricted here, so be careful. Cool, that's fun. This is a power delta of 18. 18. Why? Why? Oh yeah, it's because of the fucking stupid modifiers I had to put on. It's not fun, Bungie. It's just not fun at all. Fish, bird, dragon. Yeah, fish, bird, dragon. Okay, let's do this. Get rid of you as well. I do not think that should have been able to boop me, but whatever. Like, right now, everything else in the game is telling me you should be finishable. Now you are. Okay. The bird, which is in the middle. It did the animation, but didn't explode. Cool. That seems fair. I will say, at least, it did it again. What the fuck? This is end game content. You cannot have this shit happen in end game content. That is unacceptable to happen in end game content, Bungie. Where split seconds fucking matter between life and death. You cannot have shit like that happen. Barely took any damage from that whole super. That's ridiculous. I don't think that heavy brick back there was ruined. What? Oh, wait, it changed. It changed. It was... I checked it before and then it changed. Why? What? Fuck me. Why? I just killed you. What the fuck? Bird, dragon, fish. Try and bait that unstoppable over here. Give me like 5 fucking seconds. That's too much to ask for, clearly. Here. Double check. Yep, it's bird. It worked, thank you. Don't want to engage with an enemy that's just going to waste my time. Area. What else is it? Dragon. Which is where? Over here. Hey, why is the timer on this so short? Dead. I have no special ammo left. Can't see the last guy. Hiding behind this trunk here. Get this reset. Let's get the finisher. There we go. No fucking ammo, but whatever. I'm about to get some bricks anyway. Not gonna be able to die from now on because ran out of time. Because the time was quite short for this high of a difficulty. Useless chest is useless. Oh boy, this section is going to be difficult. I don't remember there being Vex here. I do have a way to go that chapter now. Let's reload everything. Do the old trick. There's a lot of damage. Anyone else think anti-barrier should do more damage to wyverns because the crit spot is only on their back, or certain wyverns only when they open up? Like certain ones don't. Didn't want to jump down here, but... Load, okay. Yeah. Try to defend the herd as much as possible. Easier said than done with a fucking sidearm, but whatever. It's the best I got at the moment. Oh, you can bait them out here. Interesting. Not gonna really help me much with what I need to do, but we'll see. It's like, why respawn that guy? Just annoying. Shouldn't jump there, that would be dangerous. Stop spawning these fucking enemies I've already killed. What? What? I'm just gonna not bother. I'm just gonna not bother. This is gonna be a waste of my fucking time. Why should I bother? It sucks, you know? It's just... I would be better off just going Caldera and farming that to get a higher power level till I can get guaranteed tier 4s. That's the whole problem with the game right now. So it's just not fun. The reasons that they get you to engage suck, and it's just no. Something seriously needs to change. Like a lot, like a big changes. I'm not talking about the small changes that Reddit said is coming. Like some big things need to change. Otherwise, this game is not gonna survive past Renegades. We don't even know what's gonna be after Renegades, and conspiracy is that there won't be anything past Renegades. Bungie knows it's failing, and they're trying to get as much money out of us as possible. That very well could be the case. I don't want it to be the case because I fucking love Destiny and the Destiny universe. But I mean, at least Destiny Rising will still be there. That's the Destiny 3. That's the Destiny prequel that technically is not in the same universe, but may as well be in the same universe because they're getting everything so damn correct, so damn accurate, you know? They are giving more respect to the IP than Bungie is. I think I made my point with the gameplay. This is going to be an unlisted video after a week, I think. Just because I don't like to have the game stuff on the channel properly. But, you can go watch this or similar videos in the games playlist, in the playlist tab. Thank you for watching. Bye.